Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to show you how to clean this Cuisinart tin pot coffee maker, model number DCC-1150 with distilled white vinegar. So you may have noticed your coffee maker isn't producing quite the hot coffee it used to, or if it's taking too long. And if your clean light is starting to flash, that means you've got to do this clean function. And this has an automatic function built in, but you've got to put the white vinegar in. So I like to buy my white vinegar at Walmart. I can get this for about $1.50, and it's 64 fluid ounces. So the manual says we got to use 1/3 vinegar, 2/3 water. But the first thing we're going to do is we need to take our charcoal filter out. We don't need to run the vinegar through the charcoal filter. So we're just going to put that off to the side, set it down. Now you can leave your permanent filter in or just have nothing. I like to do mine with nothing. So now we're going to take the vinegar, and I like to pour, so I'm going to pour it into I'm going to pour it all the way up to the 4-cup mark. So I'm going to put vinegar up to here, and then all the way up to the 10 mark with water. Now, it's hard to do the proportion with the coffee pot because you can't see it. So I'm just going to pour it in, pour the vinegar right where the water goes. Oh, I went a little bit above the 4, but that's okay. Now I'm going to fill the rest of this with water. Okay, so I filled the rest of it up with water. Like I said, we don't have a filter in. We've got our charcoal filter out. We're just going to close the lid. Make sure we've got the coffee pot in there. We're going to press this clean button. That red light comes on. Make sure this switch is in brew now. And we're going to press it. And that red light's going to come on. Now this is going to start a process of cleaning the coffee maker. And it's going to take a while. And we're going to time it. Okay, so I'm going to come down here and make sure this round switch is in the brew position. We're going to hit this clean light. That's going to turn that red light on. And then we're going to hit this brew button. We're going to press that. That red light's going to come on. So I've got the clean light on and this red light on. That's going to brew that vinegar and water through the coffee maker, and it's going to time it. So what you may hear is it brew a little bit and then it stops. Brew a little bit, then stops. So I'm going to time this, and then at the end we're going to do some flushing out with water. So it's been brewing for a little bit, and then it stops. So you can see it brews that vinegar, and then it stops. And that's to let that heating element inside the coffee maker soak. If you've got really hard water, you need to do this about every 3 months. If you've got soft water, about every 6 months. Okay, so that took about 25 minutes, and it brewed all the vinegar and water. It brewed all the vinegar and water out. Now we're going to dump out what's inside this coffee maker. The nice thing about this is it beeps at you 5 times to let you know it's done, and it turns the clean light off. So now we're going to go dump. We're going to go dump this out. This is the water and vinegar, and then we're going to fill this up with fresh water. Okay, so I washed this out with soap and water. It's empty now. I put just fresh water back here. So I filled it up to the 10 mark with just fresh water, no filter again. I washed this out with soap and water. We're going to close this. We don't have to do the clean anymore. We're just going to come up here and do a normal brew. So we're just going to press the brew button. This will take about 6 or 7 minutes. I'm going to do this 3 times to get the vinegar smell and taste out of this machine. And that should be enough to get your clean light to go off. If your clean light is still flashing, they suggest doing the whole vinegar process again before you do a flushing. So again, this is going to take, it's going to take you anywhere from about an hour to hour and 15 minutes. But it does beep at you to let you know when it's done for the next stage. So if you got any questions on how to clean the coffee maker, or, I check my comments on a daily basis, so leave comments down below. Thanks everybody for watching, and if you could, please like and subscribe.